Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to this new full moon on November. What is the date? It's 19, November 19. We have a full moon and an eclipse. What a powerful, beautiful, amazing day. So Kay and I would like to do a little celebration for the new moon. A celebration, an honoring, a little meditation, so that we can feel the fullness of this, of the power that this full moon eclipse is having. Let's talk a little bit about the eclipse first. Eclipses are really powerful portals where something is ending and a new cycle is beginning. So eclipses are really powerful in terms of knowing what to let go, in seeing what change you want to bring into your life. And this eclipse happens in the full moon in Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign. And when the full moon, during a full moon, you have the earth basically in the center between the sun and the moon. They come from both sides, and an eclipse basically is when the earth's shadow is over the moon so that the moon appears red. And this is going to be the longest eclipse that we're going to have in this century. It's going to be over 3 hours. And we here in California, we're really kind of lucky because it is a time when a lot of us still may be able to see it. It starts at 11 o'clock. The full eclipse, when it's 97% covered, the moon is at 1 o'clock and it ends after 2 o'clock in the morning. So if you feel inclined to, stay up and watch it and let those powers, let those energies come into you, like the Taurus energy of earth, of what it is within our life that we want to bring in, and letting go of old things, of things that no longer serve us, of things that belong to the cycle that we're leaving, so that we can enter a new cycle where we can create something that is more suitable to a new cycle, to our new evolution, to our new self. As you all know, Kay and I were all about the new age of love, the age of Aquarius. We're really pretty much into the age of Aquarius. We're just lagging. And within that lagging, every time we have these moons and the eclipses, they really present the portals where each of us can step more fully into the love within ourselves. Because that's what it really comes down to. It's about that creation of a life that you truly want to live, that a life where you can resilience, where you have this power to stand with both legs on solid ground, that you want to live every single day. And within that creation, it is about letting go of all of the things that really prevent us from that, and finding within ourselves all the things that we want to bring up, our own power, our own way of being ourselves. It's basically truly coming into yourself into your true original blueprint, that purity in which you live life to the fullest. So I truly want to invite you, when you have the chance to look at the moon, to look at them, thinking about what really prevents me and what is it within me that I want to build up? What are the energies that I want to pull into my life? Where is that power, where that power of creation within you really is about stepping into yourself, into your love, into your life, into the life that you truly want to live. So with this, I want to hand this over to Kay, who has more to say about this.
And I've got, actually, instead of so much talking, I've got an activity for us to do. And so what I would like you to do is get comfortable, because this is sort of a meditation. You will be relaxing a little bit, but it's very, very much interactive, very much about you and what you're going to release with this full moon. And this is going to come from a place not so much of the thinking, the head, the understanding. This is going to be more of just allowing whatever comes out to come out. You don't have to understand what it is. You don't have to understand why it is. You don't have to figure out, oh, what part of my past does this represent? Oh, what is that about? Just let it go. So what I'd like us to do to start is we're going to begin by bringing in that full moon energy. So hold the moon in your hands. Just cup your hands together. And as you take a deep breath in, I want you to focus on that energy in between the palms of your hands. And breathe out. Breathe in again and feel that energy getting even stronger between your hands. And breathe out. And if your eyes are not closed at this time, gently let them close as you breathe in, feeling that moon energy build. And breathe out. And now I want you to take that moon in your hands. You don't have to open your eyes for this. And just lift your hands up over your head and move that moon slowly down the center line of your body, down just a few inches away from your body, a few inches away from your skin. So it's in front of your forehead, traveling down in front of your face, in front of your throat. Feel that moon energy to your chest, your heart space, down to your solar plexus at the base of your ribs, down to the root at the bottom of your trunk. And then bring it up again, a little quicker this time, moving back up till your hands are over your head. And then, almost like cracking an egg, just let your hands release that and let that moon energy go into and around you. Spread your arms wide, move them downward. casting that beautiful, glowing full moon energy around you. And now I'd like you, if you can, visualize. If you're not someone who's very good at visualizing, it's okay. You can just pretend. Just pretend. But I want you to find a place in your body. You might feel it more than see it in some way. You might just know where it is. There's a place in your body with a little tab sticking out, like a little bit of ribbon or string, something sticking out. And I want you, I'm feeling that at my lower right abdomen. Go ahead and take hold. I know it's just imaginary. Take hold of that ribbon out in space, out inside of your body, and begin to pull it. Pull it. And let whatever is attached to that, whatever that becomes, just let it come out and pull. It might appear as a rope or a chain, a heavy, heavy chain. It might be something very gunky and moss covered, like it's been at the bottom of a sewer, and you're just pulling and pulling this long string of stuff. I see for myself a little goldfish. I see a small house, kind of like from a Monopoly board, but then it becomes or goes down to a derelict house like you'd see in a ghost town, maybe up at Bodie, California, old mining town that's completely abandoned. And just keep pulling. And sometimes it'll just be goo or heaviness or bricks or rocks. But just keep pulling and pulling and pulling. And bring that out of you. And when you feel that you've come to the end of that one, find another tab to pull. Or if something gets blocked and stuck and won't come out easily, it's okay. Just leave it and move on to the next tab. And if that same one string, that piece of yarn, that belt, that whatever it is, still has more to pull, go ahead and stay with that. And I see the tab on my right side becoming thinner, a piece of wire, a piece of string, a piece of thread. So that one I'm done with. There's another tab on my left-hand side. I'm going to start pulling that one and just pulling and pulling. This one, oh, how interesting. I see it's kind of a gray-blue color. And it becomes just sort of a mist or a smoke that I'm pulling out of myself. It doesn't have a real form. It's a vapor almost, but I'm still able to grab and pull, grab and pull. So I'm bringing that out of myself. But I can sense that there's something very heavy, iron, rusted, a big block of something, not huge, not like a bank safe or anything like that, but it's almost like a piece of office equipment, old office equipment from a time before I was born, like the 20s or something. And yeah, that doesn't want to come out. Doesn't want to come out at all. Just kind of bangs up against the side of my skin. So now, for myself, for you, for all of us who have something that's not quite ready to come out, let's do a little healing. So you can continue to focus on yourself, focus on your energies. While Gita and I begin some Reiki and crystal healing, I'll be using Karuna Reiki to connect with you. There, I feel the connection. And what we're looking at is healing that part that's stuck enough to where it can be released, or to where the part that you're ready to let go of can be freed. It may not be the entire part, but just a portion. All right. And you can probably feel the energy yourself, especially in that area, in that zone in your body where something was stuck or not quite ready to go. Yeah, I can feel it down on that left side of the abdomen. I feel the energy very strongly there. All right, I'm going to do the Karuna symbol to help prepare the area for the healing, for the release. Let that flow just a little bit. And now I'll do the next symbol that actually works on the release. It kind of goes in and starts to dig or shrink, to help evaporate, to help loosen, and often to completely remove. With that removal can come a feeling of, I want to say discomfort, but it's not always painful in any way. It's just a little apprehensive or odd, because there's something that you're so used to having with you, and feeling that lack, even though it's something that didn't serve you any longer, something that was standing in the way of your growth and development. It's still your thing that you're familiar with. And so that can be a little odd. So now I'm going to move into my next symbol. Oh my gosh, I felt it just as I was drawing it. This one helps fill that space with just pure, unadulterated love. It also, to me, helps to shrink that space so that it's almost as if there was never any hole there at all. In fact, it brings back your wholeness by removing that gap, removing that space, and filling with love. And now I'm going to do the final symbol to complete that healing, to give some grounding. And as that sends, go ahead, go back to that string or that tab that had something that was kind of stuck, and allowing what is ready, what part, all or portion is ready to be released. Pull that out. See how easily it lifts out now. See how easily it comes. And then just set it down next to you along with everything else that you pulled out of yourself. And Gita and I energetically, we're going to come around and gather all those strings together from ourselves and from you, from everybody who participates. we're going to gather those together and tie them up with a little energetic bow and pass them on to the angels to lift and carry away, taking it up to what I always call the great angel laundry in the sky, to be cleaned, cleared, and repurposed. Because there is no bad energy, there's just misplaced energy that in the right place can do amazing and wonderful things. So we let that go. And now rub your hands together. Start to feel your body a little bit more as it sits in the chair. Wiggle around and bring yourself back to the room. You might want to rub your hands on your thighs, tap your feet on the ground. With one last big breath, slowly open your eyes. Oh, that was fun. Thank
Okay,
you so much.
that was so powerful. That was so amazing. I pulled a scroll out of my throat. That was an old story.
Oh my
That
gosh.
was so beautiful. That was so amazing. Thank you so much for this. It was very, very, very amazing. And I truly trust that you can feel that lighter, that lightness that comes as we let go of things, as we allow those old stories, those old feelings, those old attitudes within ourselves, as we just allow them to come out. And within giving it to the angel, what did you call it? The laundry in the sky?
The great angel laundry in the sky.
It's so beautiful. I love it. And I invite you to go out on that full moon night and do it while that moon and the sun puts you in this energy that is so incredibly powerful, that helps you to let go, to find new ways of being, to step into a brighter, lighter, more confident, more sovereign self. I thank you all so very much for being here with us tonight. I wish you all an amazing full moon day, a full moon night, and I wish you all well. I will see you next time. Thank you.